High in the tranquil folds of the Himalayan mountains stood an ancient monastery. It was a place untouched by time, where prayer flags danced in the cold wind and the silence felt sacred. Here lived an elderly monk named Tenzin, known for his deep wisdom and serene presence. For over 40 years he had lived in the monastery, his life a pattern of meditation, simple meals, and spiritual practice. He had tamed every visible desire, silenced every worldly longing, or so he believed. One winter morning, a small, thin gray cat wandered into the monastery grounds. It was shivering, hungry, and clearly alone. Tenzin, guided by compassion, took the cat in, gave it milk, and let it rest. At first he saw this as a simple act of kindness, but soon the cat began to follow him everywhere, including into his sacred meditation time. Every morning, as Tenzin sat cross-legged beneath the ancient Bodhi tree to quiet his mind, the cat would jump onto his lap, rub against his robe, knock over his incense, or chase butterflies nearby. It disrupted the silence, pierced his stillness, and stirred a storm of thoughts he hadn't felt in years. He tried everything, closing the door, moving to different spots, even gently scolding the cat. But nothing worked. Wherever he went, the cat followed. One morning, after yet another failed attempt at deep meditation, Tenzin stood up in frustration and whispered, "I have tamed anger, hunger, fear, but I cannot silence this one small creature." That night, lying beneath the stars, he asked himself the most important question of his life. Is it really the cat, or is it me? And suddenly it clicked. The cat wasn't the enemy. It was a mirror, a reflection of his own mind, the restlessness, the distraction, the noise he thought he had mastered. The more he resisted it, the louder it became. Just like his thoughts. He remembered his teacher's words from decades ago. The mind is like a monkey. You cannot kill it, but you can teach it to rest in your hands. The next morning, Tenzin changed his approach. He didn't shoo the cat away. He let it sit beside him. When it meowed, he smiled. When it moved, he observed. He stopped reacting and started watching. Slowly, the cat began to calm. As if sensing the shift within the monk, it too grew quiet, curled beside him, and slept. That day, Tenzin found a stillness deeper than any he had known before. From that day forward, Tenzin trained his mind like he trained the cat. Not through punishment, but with patience and presence. He whispered mantras not to escape thought, but to guide it gently. He stopped trying to silence his mind like a strict master. Instead, he befriended it, watched it, and walked with it, like he did with the cat. One day, a young monk in training approached Tenzin with tears in his eyes. "Master," he said, "I keep failing. I cannot stop my anger. I overeat. I get distracted. I feel weak." Tenzin smiled and pointed to the cat sitting peacefully beside him. "I once tried to control this cat by force," he said, "but it only became louder. I could not silence it. But when I fed it love, it rested. The mind is the same. Do not fight your thoughts. Do not shame your habits. Feed your subconscious new words. Speak to it with love, and it will listen." The young monk asked, "But how can I change my mind when I feel so broken?" Tenzin replied, "You cannot eliminate bad habits by willpower alone. You replace them, one thought at a time. Your subconscious is always listening. Tell it a new story. Repeat not what you fear. Repeat what you choose to become." Years passed. The cat grew old, just like Tenzin. It no longer chased butterflies. It simply sat beside him every morning as he meditated. The villagers who visited the monastery began to call it the meditating cat. And then one morning, as the golden sun rose over the peaks, the cat lay under the Bodhi tree, breathed slowly, and passed away. Tenzin did not cry. He bowed gently, closed his eyes, and whispered, "Thank you, teacher. You came to disturb my peace, but you gave me real peace instead. To silence your mind, don't fight your thoughts, observe them. To overcome bad habits, don't shame yourself. Reprogram your mind with love. Like the monk and the cat, walk beside your mind, not behind it, not against it. Peace is not the absence of thought. Peace is the absence of resistance.